Greetings, fellow time travelers. Welcome back to Secrets of the Ancients, where we uncover the hidden mysteries of lost civilizations and dive deep into the secrets that shaped our world. I'm your archaeological guide, ready to take you on another mind-bending journey through the corridors of time. Today's discovery will challenge everything you thought you knew about ancient history. We're about to explore civilizations so advanced, so mysterious, that even modern scientists struggle to explain their achievements. From giant statues hidden in underground vaults to ancient flying machines described in sacred texts, we'll uncover secrets that have been buried for millennia. Before we unveil these incredible mysteries, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Trust me, you don't want to miss the ancient wonders we're about to reveal. Picture this ancient scene with me. 3,000 years ago on the Mediterranean island of Sardinia, something extraordinary was happening. Local legends speak of giants, not just tall people, but true giants over 13 feet tall roaming this beautiful island. But here's what will blow your mind. In 1974, over 5,000 pieces of broken stone artifacts were discovered at Monte Prama. Instead of being displayed for the world to see, these incredible finds were locked away in an underground vault for 30 years. Why would such important discoveries be hidden from public view? When these artifacts were finally revealed in 2005, archaeologists assembled the pieces to discover something truly astounding: 38 giant warrior statues, each standing 8 feet tall. These weren't just simple sculptures, they were masterpieces created by the mysterious Nuragic people who built over 8,000 massive stone structures across the island. The Nuragic civilization remains one of Europe's greatest archaeological puzzles. How did they move such enormous stones without modern machinery? What drove them to build on such a massive scale? Recent excavations continue to reveal new secrets about these ancient builders who seem to think bigger than any civilization of their time. Now let's travel to South Africa, where an incredible discovery challenges everything we believe about human intelligence. Since 1913, mysterious skull fossils have been found that belong to a species scientists call Boskop Man. And their brain capacity was 30% larger than ours. Imagine meeting someone whose average intelligence quotient was 149. That would place them among the smartest 0.05% of people alive today. These ancient humans lived as recently as 10,000 years ago, yet they possessed cranial capacity that far exceeded our own. But here's the puzzling question that has baffled researchers for over a century. If the Boskop people were so intellectually gifted, why did they disappear while we survived? Some scientists theorize that their enlarged prefrontal cortex, the brain region responsible for complex thinking and self-awareness, may have made them too contemplative for practical survival tasks like hunting and gathering. This discovery forces us to reconsider our assumptions about human evolution. Perhaps intelligence alone isn't the key to survival. Perhaps adaptability and practical skills matter more than raw intellectual power. Deep in the Amazon rainforest, home to 30% of the world's plant and animal species, archaeologists have uncovered evidence of one of history's most remarkable lost civilizations. The mysterious Kasarabe people built a vast empire that suddenly vanished around 1400 CE. Using revolutionary LiDAR technology, safe laser scanning that can penetrate dense forest canopy, researchers have mapped an incredible network covering 5,000 square miles. They've discovered 450 massive earthwork formations, some stretching 1,300 feet across, along with raised roads, pathways, and pyramids over 70 feet tall. Recent scans revealed 26 separate settlements with the largest covering over 250 acres each. That's equivalent to 330 soccer fields of ancient urban development. This sophisticated civilization may have supported up to 1 million people just 550 years ago. What happened to this advanced Amazonian empire? European conquistadors may have driven them out, or perhaps unknown environmental factors forced their abandonment. The jungle has reclaimed their cities, but modern technology is slowly revealing the magnitude of their achievements. No discussion of lost civilizations would be complete without exploring history's most famous mystery, Atlantis. The first mention of this legendary island comes from the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, who described a great city near the Strait of Gibraltar that sank into the ocean 12,000 years ago. For centuries, scholars dismissed Atlantis as pure fiction, a philosophical allegory created by Plato to illustrate his ideas about ideal governance. But in the 19th century, U.S. Congressman Ignatius Donnelly wrote a compelling book presenting 13 reasons why Atlantis might have been real. In 1965, explorers thought they'd solved the mystery when they discovered the reshape structure, a massive 25-mile-wide circular formation in Mauritania, Africa. This eye of the Sahara is so enormous it's visible from space. When astronauts first spotted this gigantic eye staring back at them from the desert, they thought they'd made the archaeological discovery of the century. Unfortunately, geological analysis revealed the reshape structure formed from volcanic activity about 100 million years ago, far too ancient to be Plato's Atlantis. The search for the lost city continues, keeping this ancient mystery alive for new generations of explorers. Journey with me back to 3300 BCE, to the Indus Valley of South Asia. Here thrived the Harappan Civilization, one of history's most sophisticated ancient societies. With cities like Harappa and Mohenjo-Daro, this culture was remarkably advanced. They built with fired bricks, engineered sophisticated drainage systems, and constructed public baths that rival modern facilities. This incredible civilization may have housed over 5 million people, making it one of the most densely populated regions of the ancient world. They developed standardized weights and measures that facilitated trade connections stretching all the way to the Middle East. Their metallurgical skills were so advanced, they created distinctive seals for marking trade goods, an early form of commercial branding. But here's what makes the Harappans truly mysterious. Despite their obvious sophistication, we still cannot decipher their script. Thousands of years later, with all our modern technology and computational power, their written language remains one of archaeology's greatest unsolved puzzles. Around 1800 BCE, this thriving civilization began to decline, possibly due to changing river patterns and environmental shifts. The Harappans gradually migrated to more hospitable lands, leaving behind ruins that continue to reveal new secrets about their remarkable achievements. Travel with me to the island of Crete during the Bronze Age, where the mysterious Minoan civilization created one of history's most influential cultures. These remarkable people built stunning palaces with amazing frescoes and engineering so advanced, their drainage systems surpassed what many regions have today. The palace at Knossos was so complex, with its multi-story buildings, elaborate hallways, and intricate layout, that it likely inspired the legendary labyrinth where the Minotaur supposedly hunted brave travelers. This wasn't just mythology. It was based on real architectural marvels that amazed ancient visitors. The Minoans developed a sophisticated maritime trading network that connected the entire Mediterranean world. Their artistic achievements, from delicate pottery to magnificent wall paintings, influenced cultures across the ancient world and continue to inspire artists today. Recent archaeological discoveries continue to reveal new aspects of Minoan civilization, from their advanced hydraulic engineering to their complex religious practices. Each excavation adds new pieces to the puzzle of this remarkable Bronze Age culture. Beneath our feet lies a hidden world of ancient tunnels that stretch across continents. The mysterious Erdstall tunnels of medieval Europe represent one of archaeology's most perplexing puzzles. Despite popular legends claiming these passages connected Scotland to Turkey, the truth is far more intriguing. These narrow, oval-shaped corridors with tight choke points called schluffs served unknown purposes that continue to baffle researchers. Found primarily in Bavaria, Germany, but also scattered across Great Britain and France, some tunnels feature fireplaces and ventilation systems, suggesting they were designed for extended human occupation. Scientists now use advanced three-dimensional surveying technology with handheld devices integrating cameras, gyroscopes, and high-resolution depth sensors to map these confined spaces. Each new survey reveals additional mysteries about their construction and purpose. Were these storage spaces hiding places during tribal raids, spiritual sanctuaries? The single entry points and narrow confines make practical explanations challenging. Some theories suggest they may have served as poorly conceived dwellings, abandoned when their inadequacies became apparent, while the most intriguing hypothesis speculates about possible extraterrestrial connections. In 2009, a Brazilian farmer made an incredible discovery that revolutionized our understanding of ancient life. When his tractor broke through the ground, he uncovered a tunnel 6.5 feet high and wide, extending 50 feet beneath his house. Deep claw marks on the walls proved this wasn't human-made. It was a paleoborrow created by prehistoric giant ground sloths. Imagine creatures the size of elephants but with the proportions of hamsters, capable of walking on two legs and digging massive underground complexes. These incredible beasts lived between 15 million and 10,000 years ago, creating tunnel networks that still exist today. Over 1,500 Paleoborrow sites have been discovered across southern Brazil, making it the region with the highest concentration of such structures worldwide. But here's the puzzling part. While giant sloths roamed both North and South America, no Paleoborrow tunnels have been found in North America. Why this geographical limitation remains one of paleontology's unsolved mysteries. Scientists believe these tunnels served multiple purposes: nursing areas for young sloths, temperature regulation during extreme weather, and possibly hibernation chambers. These structures likely developed over centuries as successive generations expanded existing excavations. According to their account, the conflict caused Mount Mazama to collapse, sending Lao back into the underworld, while rain filled the resulting crater to create Crater Lake. Modern geological analysis confirms this legend contains remarkably accurate details about the actual volcanic event. The story describes red-hot rocks flying through the sky darkness covering the land and the mountain's collapse, all consistent with scientific evidence of the massive eruption. What makes this legend extraordinary is its longevity. Oral traditions typically lose credibility within 100 to 700 years. Yet this account accurately preserved geological information for nearly 8 millennia. In 1988, a desert storm near Abydos, Egypt revealed wooden structures emerging from ancient sands, structures that would honestly revolutionize our understanding of early maritime technology. When archaeologists fully excavated the site in 2000, they discovered 14 ships, each 70 feet long, buried in custom-built chambers that matched their exact dimensions. These vessels represent the oldest known fleet in human history, predating the Giza pyramids by 500 years. Each ship rested in a vault roughly one-third the size of a tennis court, with mud brick walls featuring over 120 drawings of boats, excellently preserved on whitewashed surfaces. Analysis revealed these weren't mere models but actual seagoing vessels, capable of carrying up to 30 rowers each. The boats were constructed using planks tied together, a major breakthrough in shipbuilding technology for the time. Cedar timber imported from Lebanon demonstrated the enormous expense involved in their construction, suggesting only pharaohs could afford such luxury. Located 300 miles south of Cairo, near the famous Valley of the Kings, the excavation revealed complete rooms containing tools of everyday life, including a bakery, residential neighborhood, and administrative district. The city's excellent preservation allows researchers to study how ordinary Egyptians lived during the height of their civilization's power. Among the remarkable discoveries were iron beads dating to 3100 BCE, the earliest known iron artifacts in human history. These beads, part of an ornate necklace, were crafted by beating meteorite fragments into shape. Ancient jewelers accomplished this incredible feat without understanding the stellar origins of their materials, demonstrating sophisticated metalworking skills that predate the Iron Age by centuries. The city represents a unique time capsule preserving evidence of Egypt's golden age, when the civilization reached its peak of wealth, power, and technological achievement. While skeptics dismiss Vimanas as pure mythology, supporters argue that ancient Indians wouldn't include such specific technical details in purely fictional accounts. The same culture that produced these flying machine descriptions also gave the world numerous innovations we use today. Each archaeological discovery opens new questions about human capabilities, ancient technologies, and lost civilizations that shaped our world. The giants of Sardinia, the brilliant Boskop people, the sophisticated Harappans, and the mysterious builders of underground networks all represent pieces of humanity's incredible story. What other incredible discoveries await us? What lost civilizations still hide their secrets beneath desert sands, jungle canopy, or ocean depths? The quest for ancient truth continues, and each new finding brings us closer to understanding the remarkable achievements of our ancestors. Thank you for joining this extraordinary journey through time. Make sure to subscribe